Hello, guys. You guys, it has been way too long since I have posted on YouTube, and I've just had enough. And today I was like, look, you don't have nowhere to go, you don't have nothing to do, but let's get on YouTube and talk and just like catch people up on what happened because I totally went ghost and dropped the ball. And I'm here to get into all of the details of that. So let me go ahead and pick up my good old handy foundation. I'm gonna go in with NARS. And we're about to get into some topics because life is very interesting right now, to say the least. So, last if you haven't seen my last so if you haven't seen my last video, I turned 30. I turned 30. You guys, by the way, this foundation is too light, but I wanted to use this one because I'm not going nowhere and I can fix it. So just please just disregard what you see right now. And I got a tan because I went to Mexico a couple weeks ago. Actually, last week for one of my friends' weddings. So I got a little darker. So the foundation is a little off, but we're just going to ignore it and I'm gonna fix it. Okay, so I'm about to go back in with this foundation and catch you guys up. So the last time that I posted on YouTube was when I turned 30. I was posting on what that felt like, what life was doing at that time, and all of the things. And since then, y'all, January absolutely dragged me by the smallest braid in my hair. Like, January was so rough and it was so difficult for me to get through, to the point where it just completely knocked the life out of me, out of the speech out of me. And I really didn't have anything else to say because I just couldn't believe like what life was like on. I experienced a car accident, just financial stuff, a death in the family, like things were just rolling like boom, 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 boom. And I was just like, wow, I have nothing else to give when it comes to, um, I have nothing else to give creatively. Like, I don't know how I could possibly feel inspired or feel motivated to create anything when I can barely like speak. Like, I just have nothing in me, right? So everything was happening. Everybody knows the journey of like me being laid off of my job and trying to make social media my full-time thing. That was the goal. That was what we were going to do. And y'all, it was all good. Everything was breezy. Everything was good when the money was there, right? When the money was there, y'all saw me posting like clockwork. Like, I was consistent. I was on TikTok. I was on IG. I was doing my blueprint series. I was on YouTube. Like, everything was good. Everything was golden. And slowly things just started drying up. Like, things started drying up and I was just like, okay, something's going to happen. Like, no worry about it. Something's going to come through for you. Nothing came through. And I was trying everything that I could while also paying attention to some of the like schedule restrictions I had because I'm a mom, right? So, things are happening left and like money is getting skeet, and I'm just like, okay, I'm going to have to make some money or monetize my channel. Like, I'm doing thinking of every possible thing that I can do because hello, like we need money to live, right? So, nothing was coming through, and longer story short, I had to get a job like through a temp agency, um, which I'm grateful for. But now that I'm back at the temp agency, I feel like I'm back at square one. And I feel like I kind of failed on the mission and the things that I was doing as far as my whole journey with the blueprint. Like, I completely stopped creating and stopped doing everything because I literally had nothing else to give. And now I've been so frustrated because I just been thinking like, you're back at square one. No, you're not in a corporate setting and you don't have a corporate job. Like, this is a temp agency, but you stopped doing what you said that you were going to do. And I was listening to something and she was saying like, if you stopped doing what you were supposed to do, what God put on your heart to do, it was never faith. Like, you were just doing it because conditions were right for you, circumstances were right, but it was never about faith. It was all about what you were able to do with your own power, might, all of the things. And I was like, interesting. Like that, there may be some truth to that, because I thought that it was faith, but as soon as things started drying up and life started kicking my tail, I quickly realized that I was operating off of just like my own ability and just my own timing of how I thought things were going to happen. And I've been having this thought lately, while working at this temp job, is like, I'm grateful because we need resources to live. Like, that's just the truth of it. We need resources. But at the same time, I feel like somewhere along the line of the whole journey of me being laid off until now, I am supposed to spiritually and just like physically, something should have happened in transition, and it didn't happen because I stopped doing what I was supposed to do, which is continuously creating, which is continuously putting out and putting myself out there. Like, I stopped. And now I just feel like, okay, you have income now, but what did we exchange in for the income? Like, now we have income, but we don't have all the freedom that we had. We don't have the energy to create the way that we were creating because you're working. And I work from home with this position, but still, like, you're working again. And it's very easy to get caught up in the comfort that finances bring you. Um, and you know what I'm saying? And you're finally able to afford things again when you were just in a position where you couldn't. So, y'all, I don't even know what to do. Like, now it's like, I really don't know what to do. And I'm just like, I just have to put myself out there and I have to create again and pick up where I left off. But besides that, just wanted to catch you guys up on everything else that's been happening, because 30 has been very eye-opening, very like life-changing in its own way. And it's brought me to a deeper level of self-awareness that I wasn't really aware of previously. And just a lot that I realized that I want to change, and a lot of things that are can prevent me from moving forward if I don't really nurture those things right now. So yeah, that's where I am right now. As far as like, I've been feeling so bad too, because y'all, I feel like this video is honestly going to be everywhere. I haven't done this in so long, and I'm just trying to find my groove again. So bear with me. But okay, going forward, what is my plan? What am I going to do? I'm going to just pick it back up, and I'm going to start creating again and just getting back to the things that I said that I was going to do. But it's like, man, life will really test you to see, like, ask you if you really want what you say that you've been wanting. Because yeah, it's not that I stopped wanting what I wanted and the things that God has shown me as far as my life, but it felt impossible to move forward. Like, it literally felt like everything around my life, in my life, was just telling me to halt and to stop. And there's no way that you can continue to go forward. And I just kind of like put it all on the back burner. And now I feel bad because I'm like, where would I be if I would have just kept going? Like, been tired anyways and just kept going and just pushing through. But you know, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. And now I'm just at the point where, you know, I have to keep trying. So, my gosh, you guys, life is so difficult. Like, life is nothing but losing yourself, finding yourself, and losing yourself again, and just going to this constant cycle until eventually things work out. And it's been really trying on my faith, because at the same time it's frustrating, because I can see people that were trying at the same time as me, and just like with social media and stuff, and it popped off for them and it worked for them. And I'm like, well, God, if you wanted it to work for me, why didn't it work that way? Like, why didn't it work as quickly? And just, I don't know, all of our journeys are different. And just dealing with the fact that now, like, I am 30, and when your life is not how you thought it was going to be then and things didn't play out, I definitely see why people drop the ball and they give up and they stop doing the things. Like, it honestly gets to a point where it feels easier to settle. It feels easier, but it's more painful to just settle with the life that you can have. Like, okay, I can go to work, I can pay my bills, I can go home, I can live a very mundane life. But my soul has been literally aching at the fact that it's like, I cannot go out like this. Like, I cannot put in all the effort that I did with the blueprint, with YouTube, with just all of this journey of sharing my journey, to just go completely backwards and drop the ball and go for a life that I know that is not supposed to be mine. And yeah, I'm just like, oh my gosh, you guys, it's so hard. So hard. Like, it's so hard. So I honestly, this video might be a little bit everywhere, but for the people that it's meant for, you're just going to see it. Maybe you're in the same place in life and you're also trying to figure it out, but we're still in April. We're still at the beginning of the year. We still have plenty of time to get back on it, to rededicate ourselves to our goals, our dreams, to what we said that we want to get back clear on vision and still make it happen. Like, I would rather continuously try than just give up, because now I feel like, dang, like, I had so much confidence last year. Like, yeah, I had like my moments where it was like, it was a little bit more difficult to continue, but I had the confidence, I had the flow, I had the rhythm already. I was like used to being consistent. And now it's like, no one cares. Like, you drop the ball. What do you do now? Y'all, this video is just, it's everywhere. But you know what? I'm back. I don't have a clear path and a clear explanation as to how things are going to go and what is going to happen next. But that's just a part of figuring it out. Like, the journey is going to be unclear sometimes. And it literally keeps me up at night at the thought of giving up on myself. Like, it kills me inside. And not even just when it comes to my own dreams, but I'm a very like vision oriented person, faith driven person. So the fact that there are people attached to your life and your God's plan for your life to be manifest in order for them to receive their breakthrough, and for people to just like know who God is, or whatever the case may be, whatever your purpose and your journey in life will not be done if you don't rise to the occasion, is like mind boggling. Like, you just never know what's on the other side of your yes, and you pushing through the resistance, and you pushing through the feelings of discouragement, defeat, feeling like you can't push through, grief, growth, pain, all of the changes. Like, I've gotten to the point where I'm like, okay, well, if you don't do it for you, do it for the family that you want one day. Do it for women on the other side of the screen who are in similar journeys. Like, it can't just be about you, because when it's about you, it's so quick to drop the ball. And yeah, y'all, I'm so uncomfortable in my life. I'm also just really uncomfortable in my life, and I feel like I'm almost like going through the motions of life, but I'm not living a life that's fulfilling. Like, there's a lot of things that I've just been noticing lately. Like, wow, I feel like a lot of people talk about outgrowing friends and like, oh, we just outgrew each other. I just outgrew her. I just outgrew him, the relationship. But people don't really talk about the point where you have completely outgrown yourself, your old habits, your old ways, your old thought patterns, like old belief systems, old just like things that like didn't used to bother you but bother you now. I'm at that point and I'm like, man, I want more than ever to get out of Missouri. And I just been thinking about if I'm not limiting, um, using limiting beliefs and thinking about my own ability and what I'm able to do in my own capacity, like where would you really like to live? Because I feel like where I live in Missouri, it's aging me and making me feel so much older because life is just so mundane and routine. Like this is the place to raise a family, to go to work, to come home, to go to the grocery store, to go to the gym. I want more of a social life. I want to be able to get ready on a Wednesday night and go to an art museum and there be people there and there be live music and then we can go somewhere else. Like I just want a lot more, just like liveliness to my life. Like I want nice scenery, nice views. I want a completely new apartment and I want a gorgeous interior design and I want my place to feel like a nice feminine comfy home. And right now my life does not feel like that. Like my life feels like it's at a complete halt and a complete standstill. And I also just feel spiritually like I should be further than this. Not even on a comparison level of like looking at other people's life, but like I should be further than this. You know what I'm saying? And it's such like a convicting feeling in my heart that's like it was not God's perfect plan for me to still be here in this situation right now. Um, but I guess I'm just learning to navigate when life is hard and when life is tough. And when I do want to give up, continuously showing up and continuously just trusting God through it and not like limiting everything to what I feel like I'm capable of doing. And it's funny because today I actually listened to a sermon by Stephanie Ek. It was like about holiness, but it was about idols. And she was saying that basically talking about like the idols of our hearts and our minds and stuff like that. And I realized that one of my idols is myself. Like it's what I'm capable of, what I feel like I'm not capable of, what I feel like I don't want to do or can't do. And it's just, y'all, it's so much. It's a lot. I'm learning a lot right now. And I'm just at the point now where I'm just like, what I build from here on out is going to be very intentional. But I also don't believe in just showing up super random and just being about speed and putting out bullcrap like that. That will never be me. That will never be me. I will always be intentional when it comes to what I post and what I put out. But y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Like, can we just normalize saying I don't know? Because I don't know. So this is my first video in 2 months. I just wanted to get myself used to this again. I don't have a clear idea of what I'm going to do. I need to like silence the noise and probably like go on a fast and get in one and in tune. But if you are in the same boat as me and you just like are on a path that you never thought that you'd be on, or you're there longer than you should have been, or you feel so freaking defeated and you feel tired and you feel like, when is it going to be my turn? Like why does everything that I try not work out? And it's like, it's not that I don't have the faith, but if I'm doing it for so many years and so many times and I keep picking myself up and trying again and picking myself up and trying again and it's still not working, how do I move forward? And the literal answer to that is you just move forward. Like, you're not going to have it figured out. You're not going to understand. You're not going to have all of the answers, but you still have to show up if you want what it is that you want to happen. And that's just like what I'm learning right now. Like this video is probably not going to make much sense. It's probably not going to really resonate or hit, but it's just me just like proving to myself and showing myself that like I'm not going to give up on the vision, on the mission, and the things that I want to see happen, and just figuring it out in real time. Like, I'm not dropping a series right now and running with it. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm confused. I I feel lost. I feel behind. I feel just like so many different things. But yeah, we're gonna keep pushing through. I was gonna put on a little lip gloss, but honestly, like, this might be all that we get because I'm literally about to like clean up and then get ready for bed. And I said that I would like wake up in the morning and I might go to like this coffee shop to like film something or something like that. But y'all, transition is just not easy. Like, transition is not easy. Life feels so like, y'all, it feels foreign. Like, I feel like, whose life am I living? Because it's not mine. Like, this is not my life. This is not how I'm doing. Like, and I'm so grateful for the job that I have because, again, I need to pay bills. Like, bills are never going to disappear. They're never going to drop, whatever. But I also know that this is not meant to be permanent and this is not meant to be my year. Like, this is supposed to be temporary, pay this up, whatever. But yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't know. I don't have the answers. What do I even say? Like, usually I would have like conversation would flow better on YouTube. I don't even have that. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all, you know what? I think what I need to do is I just need to focus. I need to stop idolizing my distractions because honestly, distractions will keep you stuck. Y'all, that is what I'm realizing. It is so easy. And I honestly believe that this is a part of social media's job. I feel like social media alone will keep so many destinies stagnant and prevent so many people from achieving what they were meant to achieve and moving forward in life because of the comfort of our phones and connecting with others through social media. Because I had to think, like, why are you so addicted to your phone and social media? And you know why? It's because I'm severely isolated. So I'm always alone. I'm a mom. So yes, I'm a mom. But I don't have a social life. Like, there's not much socially going on where I live. And it creates like a false sense of belonging to be on the internet all the time because you feel like a false sense of connection with people, and like almost a part of something, even though that's not what it is. Like, it's so weird. Like, it's so crazy, but it's like, man, do you want to be scrolling and watching other people and just letting all this time pass you by, or do you want to lock in and focus and like go get it? And yeah, at this point, y'all, it just gets to a point where not knowing is not an excuse to stop, or it's not an excuse to not try. If you go back and look at all of my videos, I've never known what I was doing. I've never had it all figured out, but I just was like putting myself out there regardless. But yeah, we're just going to see. We're just all going to see. So just wanted to touch base. I miss YouTube so much. I miss creating so much. And it's like, I don't really feel inspired right now. I keep like waiting for a spark to happen. I keep waiting for a moment where I'm like, ding, and the light bulb goes off. But I think a part of the process is just like showing up and just putting stuff out there. And eventually clarity is going to come. So yeah, guys, we're still moving. We're still alive. Thankfully, there have been positive things that have happened too. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap the video up. I just wanted to chit chat a little bit. But yeah, I will see you guys later. I know that I usually be like, I'll see you guys next week. I'll see you guys next week. I don't know when you're going to see me. You will be seeing me though. I can't throw the towel in. I can't give up. You will be seeing me. I just don't know how often. And I don't know my plan from here on out. But normalize figuring it out in real time and just being real about the process. Because I be wondering, like, I know that people will say the journey, like, you just never know. You're going to feel every emotion. Like, when I also be thinking about Nipsey, like, when he's like, I felt every emotion. I just didn't quit. I've been thinking about that lately, and that's really been hitting me. I'm like, you felt every emotion. You just didn't quit. Like, you're going to feel everything that you're going to feel, but if you don't stop, it has no choice but to work out for you if it's meant for you. So I'm just at that point, like, okay, you got discouraged, you fell off a little bit, you stopped, but are you going to completely stop forever? Are you done? Are you quitting? Or what are we doing? So yeah, guys, that's my little spill. I don't want to keep going because I feel like I'm rambling and not making much sense, but welcoming myself back to YouTube and to creating and sharing the journey and encouraging you to get off of your butt, whether it's working out, whether it's getting your money together, whether it's getting another job, whether it's writing the thing, doing the thing. You have so much time. It's April. Let's just be proud of ourselves this year. Like, even if things don't take off the way that you think, can we at least be proud of ourselves and the progress and the baby steps that we're making? Let's do that. So I'll see you guys later. It was so nice to be able to just, like, not my tripod out, not me recording something again. And yeah, guys, I'll see you later.